8 members జాయిన్ అయ్యారండి. చూద్దాం, ఒక 2 minutes చూద్దాం ఎవరన్నా జాయిన్ అవుతారేమో. Okay, guys. Yesterday we have seen the introduction to this pig language. Briefly, we have seen what is a pig. Okay, the main what is a pig is a high-level programming language used for analyzing large data sets. Its main use is to write MapReduce programs. This pig language was invented. Why? Because to write MapReduce programs in Java is somewhat difficult for many programmers. So this pig language was invented to write the mainly to write the MapReduce programs in Hadoop. So the advantage of this one is once you know the SQL language, we can easily understand this pig language. Clear? That is the what we have seen yesterday. We have briefly seen about this one, introduction to the pig language. Now today we have to see one more small concept. Features of the pig or properties of the pig. What are the features of this pig language? We have to see briefly the features. Okay. The first feature is the rich set of operators. The pig language contains a rich set of means it has many inbuilt operators are there to perform various operations like join operation, filtering operation, or sorting operation. Okay, it will contain a many rich set of operators are available in the pig. We will again get operators in the pig language later in the future classes. We will learn about this one also. We will understand. We will learn about what are the various operators available in the pig in the future classes. So one main feature is the pig language contains a rich set of operators. Next. The second feature is ease of programming. Okay. Since it is very similar to that of the SQL language, database SQL language, okay, it is very easy to write programs in this pig script. Once we know the SQL language, it will be very easy for the programmer to write in the pig language also. We can write the pig programs once we are familiar with the SQL. Okay, it is very easy. For those persons who know the SQL, the pig Latin language is very, very simple one, and they are very happy to write the pig script. Okay, if they don't know the SQL, then they will have the problems. But if they know the SQL language, they will be happy in writing the pig programs. Next, optimization opportunities. Optimization means best general optimization is best output. Okay, by using this pig Latin, we can get the optimized output in the MapReduce programs. We are able to get the optimized output. That means best answers will come, best result will come. Okay, the Apache pig will give the optimized result automatically. Okay, the tasks in the Apache pig optimize their execution automatically. That means while they are going in the execution process, every time they will try to give the optimized result only. Okay, the programmer has no need to worry about what type of results will come, whether the results are relevant results or not, good results or not. He has no need to worry. They will always give the automatically they will give the optimized results in every phase of MapReduce, like splitting phase, mapping phase, or shuffling and sorting phase, or reducing phase. In every phase, it will give the optimized results. So the programmer has no need to worry about the results. Simply, he will concentrate only on the semantics of the language. Okay, only he has to concentrate on the big programming language, only writing a program in the programming language. He has no need to worry about the results. That is the one more advantage of this one. Okay, it will provide the optimization opportunities. That is one more feature. Next, extensibility. Okay, extensibility means we can add new things. Okay, by using the existing operators in the PIC language, we can develop our own functions. Okay, for reading purpose, reading of the data, writing of the data, or processing of the data. The user can create his own functions with the help of existing operators. Okay, the PIC Latin language supports the extensibility. Okay, that means using this existing operators, the user can extend his own functions. He can create his own functions to use it while writing the MapReduce programs. Okay, by using the existing operators, we will get that one. That is also one more feature of this one. Next, UDF. Okay, previously defined. It is related to the previous point only. UDF means user defined functions. Okay, already we told. Okay, the PIC Latin provides a facility to the get user defined functions. Okay, similar to other programming languages like Java, C, C++. Okay, this PIC language also provides the facility to create their own user defined functions. And one more advantage is, okay, one more main point here is the benefit of the PIC Latin language is we can write functions, we can insert functions of other language into this PIC script. For example, okay, there is a function available in Java. We have written a function in Java. And if you want to insert that function into this PIC script, we can insert the other language functions also, other language user defined functions also into this PIC script. Okay, PIC provides the facility to create user defined functions in other languages and allows to embed them in the PIC script. Clear? The PIC language, we can insert the user defined functions of other language also into our PIC script. Okay, by using the extensibility, we can create our own user defined functions in the PIC script. And sometimes if you want to use the user defined functions of other languages like Java or C++ or Python into your PIC script, yes, we can happily insert the user defined functions of other languages into your PIC script also. That is also one more feature of this PIC Latin language. Clear? Okay. Next, the one more point, it handles all kinds of data. Already we told this one. Okay. The name itself, PIC, why the name was PIC means there we have the PIC language can accept all kinds of data. The Apache PIC can handle all kinds of data. Generally, we know what are the types of data. We have the three types of data: is it structured data, same unstructured data, and semi-structured data. When we come to this Apache PIC, it can handle yes, it can accept all kinds of data like structured data or unstructured data or semi-structured data. All kinds of data will be accepted by this Apache PIC Latin. Okay, it can handle all kinds of data. Already we know why the name is PIC means since it is accepting all kinds of data, they named the language itself as a PIG. Okay, that is the one. These are the main features of the Apache PIG. Okay, first point is it has a rich set of operators are there. That means many inbuilt operators are there. What are those operators? We will see in the future classes. We will see what are those operators. That is the one advantage. It has a set of operators. Next, it is very easy to write programs or scripts using this PIG language. Next, always it will try to give the optimization result. Optimized results means best results. It will automatically tries to give the best results. So the programmer has no need to worry about the result. Simply he will concentrate on the semantics of the language only. That means he will concentrate on the writing of the program only. Next, extensibility. This PIG Latin allows the user to create his own user-defined function. He can write his own function, okay, to perform various operations like read or write or process. Next, one more point is you will also allow the programmer to use the user-defined functions of other languages in this big script. Okay, in this that one more point of this big Latin is the user can take the user-defined functions of other languages into his big script. For example, he written a user-defined function in Python. We can insert that Python script user-defined function into this big script, or Java user-defined function into the big script. Okay, like that he can insert. Next, it can handle all kinds of data. Okay, it can handle either structured data or semi-structured or unstructured. All kinds of data can be accepted by the pig script. These are the main features of this pig. Next, okay. Now, what are the major differences between the Apache Pig and the MapReduce? What are the main differences between these two? This is also an important point question we have to discuss. Differences between the Apache Pig and MapReduce. Okay, we introduced the Apache Pig to implement the MapReduce only. We are using this Apache Pig. Generally, MapReduce is implemented in the Java language, but all programmers are not flexible with that one. So we are implementing that MapReduce using this Pig language. So we have to compare and know what are the similarities or dissimilarities between the Apache Pig and the MapReduce. Okay, see this one. First difference is the Apache Pig is a data flow language, whereas MapReduce is a data processing paradigm. MapReduce is for data processing, that means analyzing of data. When we come to the Apache Pig, it will analyze the data by representing the data in the form of a flow. Okay, Apache Pig always analyze the data, perform analysis of data by considering the data in the form of a flow. Okay, by taking the data flow only, Apache Pig will allow the programmer to perform analysis of data. I think we have some idea about the data flow diagram. The data flow means the flow of data from where to where the data is flowing. Okay, from which use case to which user, which actor to which actor it is flowing. Okay, the flow of data, it will the Apache Pig will also perform analysis of data, but it will mainly for the data flow languages only. Okay, first it will take the data in a form of a data flow, then only it will allow the programmer to analyze the data. That's right. Apache Pig is a data flow language, whereas MapReduce is a data processing language. Next, it is not directly a language, data processing technique. MapReduce is a data processing technique. It is a high-level language. It is a low-level and rigid. That means Apache Pig is high level. When we come to MapReduce, it is a low level, and rigid means it is doing for some works only we can use the MapReduce. It is not doing for like a normal language. Normal language for you can be used for many works. But when we come to the MapReduce, it is rigid one. It is mainly used for the analysis of data only. We can use that one. Other than that one, we can't use this MapReduce. Clear? See, when we come to the join operation in Apache Pig, performing join operation in Apache Pig is very simple one. When we come to the MapReduce, okay, the join operation between the data sets is not that much easy. That means whenever we want to merge two data sets, okay, Apache Pig join operation in case of Apache Pig is very simple. But when we come to the same operation in the MapReduce, it is not that much easy. Joining of two or more data sets is not that much easy. Clear. That is a one more difference. Next, any noisy user with the basics of SQL can work with Apache Pig. Noisy means fresh programmer, new programmer. Any new programmer who has the basic knowledge of SQL can happily work with Apache Pig. But when we want to work with MapReduce, we must have good command on Java. The persons who have good command on Java can only work with MapReduce. To work with the MapReduce, to write the MapReduce programs or to work with MapReduce programs, we must have good command on Java. But when we come to the Apache Pig, simple, the basic knowledge of SQL is enough to work with Apache Pig. That is one more difference. Next, already this point also came. Apache Pig uses multi-query approach. Okay, Apache Pig uses multi-query approach by using which the length of the code is considerably reduced. Apache Pig uses multi-query approach, which we discussed yesterday. By using this concept, the length of the program code is considerably reduced. But when we come to the map reduce, the length of the code is almost 20 times more than the length of the code of the Apache Pig. Okay, the length of the code will be high here. But when we come to the Apache Pig, since multi-query approach is there, okay, the length of the code is here considerably reduced. There is one more difference. The number of lines will be more in MapReduce. Number of lines will be less in Apache Pig. Next, when we come to this Apache Pig, there is no need for compilation. Okay, on execution, while executing the program, okay, every Apache Pig operator is internally automatically converted into MapReduce job. Okay, here separately there is no need to compilation. Okay, while executing, every Pig operator is internally converted into the MapReduce job. Separate compilation is not needed. But when we come to the MapReduce jobs, compilation is needed, and this compilation will also is a time-taking process. MapReduce jobs have a long compilation process. Here, compilation is mandatory. Since we are writing the programs in Java, we have to compile that one. But when we come to Apache Pig, separate compilation is not needed. Directly we run the script. While running the script, it will internally convert them into the MapReduce jobs. Okay, these are some major differences between the Apache Pig and the MapReduce programs. Okay, instead of writing MapReduce program, if you are using the Apache Pig, what are the differences mean? Okay, one is data processing, it is a data flow. Next, it is a high level language, it is a low level one. Next, join operation is simple. Join operation is not that much simple. Next, any fresh programmer can easily understand the language once he know the basics of SQL. But exposure to Java is compulsory to work with MapReduce. Next, this uses multi-query approach, so the length of the code is considerably very less when we compare with the number of lines of MapReduce. Next, here there is no need of separate compilation. Here, separate compilation is needed. Okay, these are some important differences between this Apache Pig and MapReduce, which is an important waiver question he will ask you. What are the major differences? Then we have to give these. Clear. Next, one more thing is, we know, yes, Apache Pig is almost similar to the SQL language. Okay, the person who have command on the SQL language can happily understand this Apache Pig. The person who knows the basics of this SQL can easily know that one. Okay. Now we have to see briefly what are the differences between this Apache Pig and SQL also. What are the major differences between these two also? We have to briefly see that one also. Okay, this Pig Latin is a procedural language, whereas this SQL is a declarative language. Okay, this is the declarative language. Here we write the queries. Here this is a procedural language. Like that means like a normal, it is like a C language. Normal C language, procedural oriented language. Clear. Next, in Apache Pig, schema is optional. What is meant by schema? Schema idea undandi. What is meant by schema? Anybody? What is meant by schema? గుర్తుందండి స్కీమా DBMS లో వచ్చి ఉంటుంది. Instance and schema and the definitions important. Schema means the overall planning of how to store the data in the database is called schema. Clear andi. Schema is nothing but the overall planning of how to store the data in the database. It is called a schema. Yeah, like a blueprint, and it is similar to that of a blueprint. Overall planning is a plan or blueprint like that. Okay. When we come to Apache Pig, schema is optional. That means schema is not mandatory. Okay, here we can store the data without having a schema also. Okay, specific planning is not compulsory in case of Apache Pig while storing the data. But when we come to the SQL, schema is mandatory. Mandatorily, we must have a schema while we are storing the data. That means, for example, if you want to store the student data, we must decide, okay, what is the first column, what is the second column, third column. We have to give the column name and what is the data type of first column. That means which data we should store in the first column. What is the data type for the second column, third column. Okay, what is the length of the data? Everything should be clearly given. We have to give the schema. Planning is compulsory. Where we are when we want to store the data, but when we come to the Apache, not compulsory. If the programmer want, he can follow a schema while storing the data. Otherwise, he then not follow a schema to store the data. Clear. The other thing. Next, this Apache Pig is a nested relational model. The data model in Apache Pig is a nested one. What is the meaning of nested? When we come to the SQL, it is a flat relational model. It is a flat relational model, whereas this one is a nested relational model. What is the meaning of this flat relational model? How can we define that one? Flat relational model. Our SQL he is saying it is a flat relational model. The chala relational tables rasaru. What is the meaning of this flat relational model? Nested relational model. What is the difference between the main difference? Nothing but simple. And when we come to the nested relational model, a table can internally contains nested tables can be there. Okay, we can take a cell and the cell can be divided again into the tables. Nested relational model is one table can be there inside another table. But when we come to the SQL, it is a flat relational model, means only one table will be there. In the inside that table, every cell will contain only one value. Okay, in the generally in the SQL, which is a flat relational model, means nothing but here we will have only one table will be there. Inside the table, there will be only single value. Yeah, she said there will be only single value. Okay, nested values will not be there. Again, we never divide the cell into tables, but subtables is also allowed in case of this Apache Pig. That's why he said the data model we are following this Apache Pig is a nested relational model. Generally, our SQL is a flat relational model. Okay. Apache Pig provides limited opportunity for query optimization. Okay, whereas there is a more opportunity for query optimization in SQL. Query optimization means, how can we define this query optimization? See, query optimization is nothing but writing a small query, which gives the all the result, which cover all the values. Whatever the output we want, it should give the same output, but with less number of lines in the query. Okay, instead of writing a huge query, okay, writing of the small query, okay, which gives the exact same result is called the query optimization. Query optimization means how to write a small query, but it has to give the entire result. So instead of using more operators and making the query as a large, we have to write, okay, if it is possible, we have to write a small query which cover all the things. Okay, that is called query optimization. Okay, there is a more chances for query optimization in SQL, but when we come to the same query optimization, there are less chances for query optimization in Apache Pig. Yeah, that is one more difference. These are the major differences. Query optimization is nothing but writing of the small query which will cover all the, which will give the same output. Elaborate గా separate గా ఎలా రాస్తే ఏదైతే అవుట్పుట్ వస్తుందో మనం అన్ని కలిపి ఏదైనా ఆపరేటర్స్ యూజ్ చేసి జాయిన్ చేసి కానివ్వండి, మెర్జ్ చేసి కానివ్వండి, స్మాల్ క్వెరీ రాసుకుంటాం, బట్ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ టు గివ్ ద సేమ్ అవుట్పుట్. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ద క్వెరీ ఆప్టిమైజేషన్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇవ్వాలి క్వశ్చన్, ఫైండ్ ద నేమ్స్ ఆఫ్ ద sailors who reserved red boat and green boat. ఒక ఆప్షన్ ఏంటి, we will write first query for who reserved red boats union, మళ్ళీ సెకండ్ క్వెరీ రాస్తాం, we will write a query who reserved green boats. అంటే ఆడ సేమ్ అవుట్పుట్ వచ్చిందండి. హూ రిజర్వ్డ్ రెడ్ బోట్స్ ఒక క్వెరీ రాసాము, హూ రిజర్వ్డ్ గ్రీన్ బోట్స్ ఒక క్వెరీ రాసి జాయిన్ ఆపరేషన్ ద్వారా, యూనియన్ ఆపరేషన్ ద్వారా వీఆర్ జాయినింగ్ దోస్ టూ. ఓకే, అది ఒక క్వెరీ అండి. దాన్ని కొంతమంది ఏం చేస్తారంటే సింగిల్ క్వెరీలు రాసుకుంటారు, కండిషన్ మెర్జ్ చేస్తారు సపరేట్ గా రాయకుండా. దే విల్ మెర్జ్ ద కండిషన్స్. దాన్ని ఏమంటారు, క్వెరీ ఆప్టిమైజేషన్. వాడు టూ క్వెరీస్ రాసి జాయిన్ చేసాం, ఒక పర్సన్ రాస్తే ఇంకో పర్సన్ ఏం చేస్తారు, కండిషన్ లోనే హీ విల్ జాయిన్ ద కండిషన్స్. ఓకే, where both color is equal to red and both color is equal to green. Both color is equal to red or both color is equal to green. Alak messages rasunda. That is called the query optimization. We will get the same output, but the query will be small. That is the query optimization. Clear? That is the thing. These are the some main differences between Apache Pig versus SQL. It is a procedure oriented. It is a declarative. Schema is optional. Schema is mandatory. It is nested relational. It is a flat relational. It has limited opportunity of query optimization. It has more opportunity for query optimization. Again, we will understand all these concepts in the future classes. Again, we will learn when we go in depth of the Pig language. We will get all these points more clearly. Clear. In addition to the above differences, some more points about the Apache Pig Latin is okay. When we compare the Apache with SQL, some more additional points given by the about this Apache Pig Latin is okay. Apache Pig Latin allows splits in the pipeline. Apache Pig Latin allows splits in the pipeline. What is this concept of pipeline? I think CO లో వచ్చి ఉండాలండి. Pipelining concept. ఐడియా ఉందండి? Pipelining concept means nothing but parallel working అండి. Similar to the it is concept of parallel working. Okay. Pipeline ద్వారా మనం ఏం చేస్తాము? Communication అండి. From one end to another end, we will have the communication. Through the pipe, we will have the water will flow from one end to another end through the pipe. Okay. ఎలాగైతే పైప్ లో వాటర్ డిస్టర్బెన్స్ లేకుండా వస్తుందో కమ్యూనికేషన్, దట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఈస్ ద పైప్ లైనింగ్ కాన్సెప్ట్. Passing of information from one end to another end is called the pipelining concept. Okay. When you come to the Apache Pig Latin, it will allow splits in the pipeline. Means okay, the pipeline we can communication can be done, data transfer can be done parallelly for all the splits. When we come to the map reduce, the first phase is input splitting. That means the given task will be divided into some number of subtasks. Okay. And the subtask can be parallelly processed. We can process the subtask parallelly. This Apache Pig Latin also supports the allows splits in the pipelining. Means it will support the processing of the splits parallelly. It will support the processing of the splits parallelly. Clear? While we are passing the data from one phase to another phase, we can allow the passing of the data parallelly. We can set first subtask can be sent at the same time. Second subtask can be transferred. Third subtask can be transferred. Okay, while the data is passing from one person to another, one end to another end, parallelly we can send the splits. We can divide the data into some number of splits, and the splits can be traveled parallelly. Like in MapReduce, this Apache Pig Latin also supports splits in the pipeline. We can divide the data into splits. Clear? Next, it allows the developers to store data anywhere in the pipeline. While data is traveling from one end to another end, at anywhere, at any place in the middle, we can store the data. Okay, that is the second point. Next, it declares execution plan. That means execution plan is nothing but how to transfer the data and how to store, where to store the data. That entire thing is called execution plan. While the data is transferring from one end to another end. Okay, how to transfer the data, how many splits we have to maintain, where we want to store the data. All those things are called the executive plan. Clear? Next, one more point is it provides operators to perform ETL. ETL means nothing but extract operation, transform operation, and load operation. ETL functions. Okay. These are the some additional point differences. Apache Pig Latin contains these points which are not available in SQL. SQL does not contain this pipelining concept. SQL is mainly for storing the data in the database only. Okay, not for transferring data from one end to another end. We are not using SQL to store the data. We are using the SQL. Okay, this Pig Latin, Apache Pig Latin will support the splits in the pipeline concept. That means pipelining means while transferring the data, it will allow the splitting of the data and transferring of the data parallelly. Next, we can store the data anywhere in the pipeline. It will also declare the executive plan. That means how many splits we have to maintain, where to store the data. All those things are called executive plans. It also provides operators to perform ETL functions. Extract, that means to extract the required data. to transform the data into some other format, and loading to load the data into some other one. Okay, to give data to some other one. That is the ETL, extract, transform, and load functions. Okay, these are the additional points about the differences between Apache Pig and the SQL. Clear, guys? This is briefly the today's class of differences between the Apache Pig versus SQL, Apache Pig versus MapReduce, and what are the features of the MapReduce. This is briefly the today's class. Is it clear, guys? Now today's class. Tomorrow we will see the architecture of Pig Latin. What is the architecture of the Pig Latin? Then we will go to the language. What are the data types in the Pig language? What are the operators in the Pig language? We will slowly enter into the language. Tomorrow we will see the architecture. After that one, we will slowly enter into the language with everything like data types, operators, next functions, how to create the user defined, what are the user defined functions, what are the predefined functions, how to write the small scripts. We will go on into the language. Clear? ఓకే అండి, స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసుకున్న వాళ్ళు తీసుకోండి ఒకసారి, అలాగే వీడియో పంపిస్తాను. నెక్స్ట్ డిఫరెన్స్ అపాచీ పిగ్ వర్సెస్ SQL. దోస్ వావ్ ప్రమోద్, క్లాస్ అయిపోయాయని గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ ఎంటర్ అయ్యావు లోపలికి. వైల్ వీఆర్ ఎగ్జిటింగ్ యు ఆర్ ఎంటరింగ్. ఒక నిమిషం అయితే మేమే ఎగ్జిట్ అయ్యేవాళ్ళం. ఓకే అండి, అయిపోయిందండి. ఇది స్క్రీన్ షాట్. Okay guys, tomorrow we will see the architecture of this one. Okay, tomorrow we will meet in the next class with the architecture of the Apache Pig. Thank you.